was given to me on January 17th, 2020. And this is my conversation with God. And you'll notice I pretty much just write down everything I say and everything he says. And it's just kind of like a conversation between us. So yeah, I guess just see what you get from this conversation as well. I shut my eyes and I felt like God had said, hold on, you're almost there. Then I saw a person on a sled starting down a snowy hill. At first it didn't look like much, but later in the day it came back to me and asked God what he meant by this vision. He showed it to me again, but in more detail. I could see a person sledding down a big hill, and their hair was flying back as if they were going super fast down this hill. I could feel God say, hold on, kiddo, you're almost there. I asked what he meant and didn't hear anything, so I started to ask more specifics. And it's really interesting because I saw the vision kind of change, and I was looking at it from a different angle. And as the person would come sledding down the hill, they would ramp off of this big pile of snow into the air, and they would like fly for a while, and then this other person would come out with this big long yellow measuring tape, and it was like they were measuring the distance that their jump was as they were like sledding. And so I was kind of asking, like, in different areas of my life, you know, does this pertain to these different areas of my life? And each time I would ask something specifically, I would see this person go sliding down the hill and then, you know, ramp off of this big pile of snow, and then the distance would be measured. And each area of my life, God was kind of like showing me, you know, this jump wasn't quite as far. So I, you know, was maybe just in the beginning phases of that season, or of that dream in my heart. I was just in the beginning phases. I had just jumped off the hill a little bit. And then there was another one, you know, where I went a little further and the distance was a little longer, and it made sense to me that, you know, like I was continuing to gain speed. And then there was the last area of my life that I had asked him about, and it was like came flying off of this hill and just went like out, like I couldn't even see anymore, like just the distance was so far. And so I just kind of felt like that was God reminding me or showing me that I am in different areas of my life. I am, you know, at different levels, so that, you know, I kind of was aware where he was working and what he was, you know, wanting me to focus on and, you know, give my attention to and my energy to. Yeah, so I just kind of feel like I wanted to be able to share that with you guys, that really that God sees you and he knows where you're at, and he knows every area of your life that you're looking for clarity in, and, you know, just looking for some direction. And I just, you know, want to encourage you that, like, he's got it all planned out, and he knows exactly where he's taking you, and he knows where you're at in each one of those, and he knows which ones to push you a little further on. He knows which ones to hold you back until you're ready. So I just want to encourage you that you can release that into God's hands, that he's got you, and you can just enjoy the ride. I mean, like I saw, like, this person, their hair was flying back, and like they were laughing and they were having fun. So, you know, don't forget to enjoy the ride of life at the same time, and don't get too caught up on all of the details and, you know, striving to try to get to where you want to get to.